The Detroit Lions have announced their roster moves for their game against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This is coming from the Detroit Lions Twitter. It says Lions have elevated Tom Kennedy, wide receiver Tom Kennedy, and wide receiver Tim Patrick from the practice squad to the active inactive list. Now, Tom Kennedy was a surprise to me, but not to many of you in the comment section. You did put that he would be elevated. We kind of felt that Tim Patrick would. Tom Kennedy catches me a bit off guard simply because we had already used one of the elevations already. So including tomorrow, that means we have one more. Then we either have to move Tom Kennedy to the 53 or we have to waive him. And I'm thinking that's why the Detroit Lions took this route, because doing this allows Tom Kennedy to be waived. And I hate to say it, but Tom Kennedy has never been on another team. Every time he is put through waivers, he always clears waivers and comes back to the Detroit Lions. So I think that that's why they rather take a chance on Tom Kennedy waiving him after his third elevation than a guy like Donovan Peoples-Jones, Tim Patrick, or Allen Robinson. Speaking of Donovan Peoples-Jones, where the heck is he at? I mean, now you could use the same logic with DPJ, saying that maybe they don't want to elevate him for fear of that third elevation, and then you have to waive him, and then he is scooped up by another team. They could be playing a game of cat and mouse, and unfortunately, Tom Kennedy is kind of like the odd man out because, again, he's always cleared waivers every time he's been waived. But as far as Tim Patrick, I'm eager to see this, but we did talk about with learning that Jameson Williams is dealing with an ankle injury and that Isaiah Williams is out dealing with an abdominal injury, that we would probably elevate two wide receivers. Now, the question that I have for you is, do you think this means Jameson Williams will be out tomorrow? I don't know, man. I know we heard Penei Sewell. He's avid that he's going to play. Jameson Williams, I'm sure he feels the same way, but I don't know if these two elevations one of them is filling the void for Jameson Williams. But then again, Maurice Alexander was not out, nor was he inactive last week, and I never saw him. You can tell me if he played any snaps, because I never heard his name called. I never saw him on the field. But then again, I was at the stadium, so the look was a bit different. But I mean, I'm excited to see what Tim Patrick can do. I mean, listen, right now, it's not looking too good for these injured players that Brad Holmes is bringing in. Marcus Davenport is probably going to be out. And like I said, so Tim Patrick, hopefully he doesn't kind of follow in the footsteps of, Marcus Davenport coming off of, and I hate to put the two players together, but the history doesn't bode well for injured players. You look at Emmanuel Mosley. He literally was coming off of an injury when we signed him. Got another one with us, got another one, year 2 with us, right? So it doesn't, I'm not trying to be any type of way. The fact of the matter is, if you keep getting injured, you're going to be labeled as injury prone. And it seems as though Brad Holmes does like to kind of tackle guys that are injured. But he said, and they said before, like, no amount of talent is going to keep you on this football team. It's not going to get you on this football team. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, we'll see what happens. I'm excited to see these guys. Tom Kennedy, we know what he can do, but I am excited to see what Tim Patrick can do. Now, as far as the injury to Marcus Davenport, makes me believe that will James Houston be active or inactive? I tell you what, if James Houston is inactive, I think the writing is on the wall that the Lions are trying to do something with him. The only reason I say that is because if you look at last year, Tracy Walker was inactive for the last 7 games. Man, he just disappeared. He was inactive in street clothes for his entire last, I would say, 5 to 7 games with the Detroit Lions. So if James Houston is not active tomorrow, I would start to kind of maybe ring the alarm a little bit that there might be more going on. And of course, this is all speculation from a basement GM. I have no inside sources. I have no connection to the team. This is all just kind of speculating and spitballing that. But again, John McElroy said that he wonders if he is in the doghouse and he has direct connections to the team. So, we're going to see. We are going to see. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below when it comes to Tom Kennedy being elevated over Donovan Peoples-Jones and Allen Robinson. Why do you think it is? Do you think it has anything to do with the number of elevations? Maybe the Detroit Lions don't want to risk, having these guys pulled up, and when they hit that third elevation, then they have to be waived. And knowing that these 3 guys, I do believe that DPJ, Okay, DPJ was cut. He wasn't waived, right? From the initial 90-man roster. So he could sign back. When you go through waivers, you have to clear waivers. So the Detroit Lions have to hope, and they played that game with who was it? Trevor Nowoski. They played that game with him last year, and he did not make it. He was claimed off waivers. So it could be a strategy to this. I'm thinking that's what it is. But it would be nice, man, to see, I hope Tom Kennedy catches a few passes tomorrow, because he was out there blocking and such, but I don't know if he had any targets and things like that. So let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Don't forget about the green gridiron will be the pinned comment. They have a kind of a special right now where if you spend a certain amount of money, you get a certain amount of money off, up to $250 off your purchase. And here's the thing though, when you go to the website, I'm not sure anything will be there. Like everything is selling out like hotcakes, man. It's crazy how excited we are for the Detroit Lions, and these helmets and things are flying off the shelf. And you can also get your helmet customized with a customized face mask. You can pick the face mask, you can put a visor on it and everything. And the best part is you can stack their promo with my code LS24 and receive an additional % off your purchase. So get it while you can. Hopefully they come in soon. I've been talking to the guys at Green Gridiron, and hopefully they're going to start letting me know specifically when this stuff is coming in, because I know you guys are excited and stoked, and obviously people want it because they are selling out. So if you go to the website and you see something you like, don't wait. Don't be like me and don't wait. I call myself waiting, and now I can't get my hands on a mini helmet, but hopefully I'll get one when it actually comes in this time. So let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. You guys are awesome. This channel is brought to you by viewers, subscribers, and members just like you. Take care of yourself and each other. Tomorrow is week 2. And as always, go Lions.